Hi everyone. I would like to start to acknowledge as the Hi everyone. I would like to start to acknowledge as the country. I acknowledge the ancestors, elders, and families of the Kulin Nation who are the traditional owners of university land. As I share my own knowledge practices within the university, may I pay respect to the deep knowledge embedded within the Aboriginal community and recognize their ownership of country. My name is Cynthia Martinez. Welcome to my podcast titled Cynthia's Own Language, Ecology Research, and Multiliteracy Explored Learning Experiences. The language that I chose where I live now is Bunwurrung, Australia. The Bunwurrung people are predominantly saltwater people whose land waters and cosmos encompassed some 3,000 square miles of territory around Western Port Bay and the Mornington Peninsula. Communities consisted of 6 land-owning groups called clans that spoke the Bunwurrung language and were connected through cultural and mutual interest, totems, trading initiatives, and marriage ties. Bunwurrung is one of the Kulin languages and belongs to the Pamangmuyan language family. The ethnonym occasionally used in early writings to refer to the Bunwurrung, namely Bunwurrung, is derived from the word bun, meaning no, and wurru, signifying either lip or speech. Yonki Wonka, a Bunwurrung man who has kidnapped by seal hunters as a boy. In 1833, 9 Woiwurrung and Bunwurrung women and a boy Yonki Yonka were kidnapped near Archer Seat and taken across the Sealer's Bass Strait Island bases. After 7 years, Yonki Yonka escaped to Launceston and then worked as a crewman on a ship to Western Australia before finding his way to Adelaide and then returning to his homeland to the joy of his clan in 1841. During colonization, the first documented contact between Europeans and the Bunwurrung was made in February 1802 when the British naval commander Lieutenant John Murray and his crew from the Lady Nelson came ashore in Port Phillip Bay for freshwater near present-day Sorrento. Our exchange of spears and stone axes for shirts, mirrors, and steel axe ended when the crew of Lady Nelson panicked, resulting in an exchange of spears and musket shots. Murray then ordered grape shot and round shot to be fired from the carronades aboard the ship, mortally wounding several fleeing Bunwurrung people. My language that I speak was Tagalog and Bisaya. I was born in Santa Rosa, Laguna, Philippines. When I was 16 years old, I moved to the Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte in Mindanao to continue my studies and finish high school. Since both my parents are Bisaya, I learned to speak the dialect Bisaya fluently. The country of Philippines where I born and raised. And I have its place attractive country where I speak a Tagalog language and Bisaya dialect. I speak both Tagalog and Bisaya language, both biological, and learned English language well long at school. In Philippines, when we greet someone, we say, "Kamusta?" which means hello or how are you in English. Ingat means take care in English. And mabuhay means in English welcome or long live. I am proud to say that Philippines is made up of over 7,000 islands. The islands are categorized into 3 main clusters, namely Luzon in the north, Visayas in the center, and Mindanao in the south. I am amazed that our island clusters vary in terms of cuisine, languages, and culture. One of the main distinctions is in respect to everyone at any language. Filipino is one of the official national languages of the Philippines, alongside English. It is spoken by tens of millions of people and is used in education, government, and media. It is not endangered. English is also widely used in business and higher education. Based on languages of the Philippines, some 130 to 195 languages are spoken in the Philippines. According to the behaviorist perspective, learning is largely shaped by the environment and personal experience. Thus, nurture rather than nature plays the dominant role in language learning. It should be noted at this point that modern research shows that in actual fact, there is complex interplay between nature and nurture. So, the simplistic nature-nurture debate is long outdated. By Christian 2005. On January 12, 1937, President Manuel L. Quezon appointed the members to compose the INL, which means Institute of National Language, by virtue of Executive Order Number 134 issued and signed by President Quezon on December 13, 1937, approved the adoption of Tagalog as the basis of the national language and declared and proclaimed the national language based on Tagalog as the national language of the Philippines. Thank you so much everyone for listening. Hi everyone.